All right, we are back for the fake news weather report, alarmist style. Starting out looking at the rare image of the NASA GOES water vapor full disk. And what is going on up there? It's kind of odd, right? What's the entire northern hemisphere? What's going on with that? What's going on with that, guys? Anybody? Anybody? Obviously a giant spaceship flying over in this area, going to warp in this direction. NASA doesn't want you to see it, so they're covering it up. Because, you know, a giant spaceship would leave quite a signature on the water vapor map, right? Nighttime, it only blocks out a few stars. But on this thing, oh, there you go. So, why were they flying over last night? Was it because of this area here in the central Atlantic, where you got 30 to 50 foot seas, hundreds of mile per hour winds, and you do not want to be on a boat with anybody such as Mark Wahlberg, Owen Wilson, George Clooney, or Clint Eastwood in his younger years? No hunks on boats in the central Atlantic. It's very scary out there. Now, meanwhile, we've got dry air stabbing into other dry air, which is slashing across the entire country. Meanwhile, up here in Canada, there's a giant spike of dry air. Actually, that's more like a sword. It's like a sword of dry air just slashing its way across to the southeast, slashing its way across. And the dry air is in control of everything. Take a look at the U.S. Doppler radar, and there's a lot of boat weather going on. So if you're in places like this or this, right now you're good. However, if you're in places like this, and indeed this, and you don't have a boat, you're not good. You're not good at all. Also, it looks like some hard hat weather in Texas. Get into your underground bunkers there. Hard hat weather in New Mexico. Underground, maybe concrete reinforced while wearing a quartz helmet. Right. Still raining heavy in Alabama. Anyway, so these places, all these places here, are boat weather, while the central Atlantic is not boat weather. Right. Now, anything sketchy going on? Well, indeed it is. So not only did some giant spaceship fly over and go to warp last night, up in this area, as you can see, it went about, I don't know. Can somebody do the math on that one? It's going 7,500 miles per hour, let's say. So again, we've got mainly dry air, just stabbing all around everywhere, slashing its way, making reverse hail in here. There's probably ice cubes being sucked out of fridges there for sure. And then, slashing across Canada, just slashing its way across. Yeah. And last but not least, there's something going on right here at Louisiana. And we're pretty sure that they are now fighting back against the Mexican necromancers and possibly U.S. Illuminati vacationers. Because as we know, the voodoo practitioners and the Illuminati, and of course the Druids too, but, they've not been getting along. They've been sending zombie apocalypse attacks at each other. So if you look, clearly tell that right here, you've got some nasty storms hitting the Mexican coast. And this is the exact kind of storm that happened in Cuba the other day, sent by Haitian voodoo practitioners to cause zombies to come walking out of the ocean. Now, let's take a closer look at that so we can make sure we're freaked out about the right things. And somebody's honking a horn outside for no apparent reason, which is kind of freaking us out. And here you go. This is what happens when voodoo practitioners try to create a zombie apocalypse. Right here. Oops. Oh, geez. If you're right here, get ready, because people up here are sending zombies your way, possibly. If you get footage of zombies coming out of the ocean, please let us know. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe the videos. And remember, on your way to zombie hunting, don't drink. And if you drink, do it in a high-rise hotel with good security in a Mexican resort town.